Kyle Kiel with an update on your first alert forecast. I hope you enjoyed the last, I would say, 24 to 36 hours of no first alert day, because we have another one that starts here as we head into tonight, and we'll run through Saturday. Kind of twofold here for the snow and wind, followed by, once again, another shot of some dangerously cold air. So we have lots to get to. So first, we'll show you that first alert day. It starts at 6 o'clock this evening, goes until at least noon Saturday. Might have to push this to Sunday morning as well for that dangerously cold air with the wind chills that could be anywhere from 20 to 30 degrees below zero. So we'll continue with this potential high impact. Not a lot of snow this time around, but it's going to be enough to cause some issues here, possibly by that Friday morning commute. So let's start off with that winter weather advisory. Starts at 6 p.m. tonight and goes until about 9 a.m. Friday. This is for fluffy snow, which is going to accumulate quickly and lead to slick roads. Also, that wind is going to start to pick up as well, so that could lead to some blowing and drifting snow. It's not going to snow that entire duration between 6 p.m. and 9 a.m. Really, the snow is going to kind of wind down near or just after midnight, but it's that wind that's going to continue to blow that snow around, so we could see some blowing and drifting, especially in those rural areas. So that's one part of the story. The next part of the story is the wind chill advisory. That starts at 3 o'clock in the morning and will go until noon for wind chills 15 to 30 degrees below zero. But even throughout the whole entire day tomorrow, and really as we head through Saturday as well, we are going to have those wind chills that are going to stay below zero. But it's really until noon tomorrow where we'll see those dangerous wind chills between about 20 to 30 degrees below zero. And that could be extended into Saturday as well, and possibly into Sunday, as I mentioned. So right now our snow system is just off to our west. I'll check out some observations, but I think that we do have a little dry air to overcome before any of the snow reaches the ground. But as you get to central and western Iowa, we already are seeing some light to moderate snowfall. In fact, I'm going to look up these observations real quick, and it does look like we are getting some snow reports here in Cedar Rapids as well as Iowa City. So that's where the snow is just beginning. So over the next couple of hours, that will start to move into our area, especially I would say after 4 o'clock. We'll start to see that light snowfall. So that's going to be something that we continue to watch. Here in the Quad Cities, temperatures are in the low 20s, but you get west toward Cedar Rapids, Iowa City, Waterloo, and portions of central Iowa. Already temperatures are down into the teens. So that's going to lead to that very light, powdery snow that's going to be very easy to blow around. So Exact Track, I think, has a really good handle on the current situation. Again, between 3 and 4, that light snow will continue to track in from the west. At times, it will become moderate, which is indicated by the darker blue shading. So by 5 and 6 o'clock, we'll continue to see that snow progress eastward. 9 o'clock, we're going to see some of those moderate snowfall rates pick up. And then notice between about 11 o'clock and midnight, that snow starts to shift to the east. So it's only about a 6 to 8 hour window of snow, but it's quickly going to accumulate. We're talking maybe a ½ inch per hour, which could lead to amounts that are anywhere between 1 and maybe up to 4 inches of snow. But notice those winds. 3 a.m. They'll be gusting upwards of 25 miles per hour. So we'll see those wind gusts between 20 and 30 miles per hour through the early morning hours on Friday, which is why we're concerned a little bit for that blowing and drifting snow. So notice those winds, they're still cranking here tomorrow afternoon. Those wind chills are going to remain well below zero. So there's a look at your snowfall forecast. It's been pretty much unchanged here for the last 12 hours or so. We're still looking at 1 to 3 inches widespread, with some locations indicated by that darker blue shading that could get up to 4 inches of snow. So nowhere near as much as the record snowfall that we had around here last week. So that's the good news, but the bad news is it's additional snow that we obviously do not need. It's been a very active couple of weeks here, but this snow is going to be very easy to blow around. So that's going to be something that we continue to track here as we head over the next 12 hours or so, as that snow does come to an end. So there's your snowfall forecast. Let's talk about the wind chill. So this afternoon, those wind chills are actually above zero, at least for a brief moment of time. We've got those wind chills that are in the single digits and teens, but as those winds pick up here later tonight, those wind chills are going to quickly fall below zero. We'll be between 10 and 20 degrees below zero here as you get up on Friday morning. So right now, I don't think there are much in the way of any school delays, but I wouldn't be surprised to see at least delays, maybe some closings here heading into Friday, not necessarily because of the snow, but because of the cold. Because notice those wind chills, they stay at least 10 degrees below zero all day long. So that's going to be something that we continue to watch. By Saturday morning, wind chills will be 25 to 30 degrees below zero, and we'll kind of do it all over again Saturday night into Sunday with those wind chills anywhere from 20 to 30 below. And then we should start to see some improvement here heading throughout the day on Sunday before we finally get some warmer temperatures here as we head into next week. So there's a look at the quick look at the 7-day forecast. Actual air temperatures, let's go back there. There we go. Actual air temperatures are going to be in the teens below zero here Friday night and Saturday night. But notice, yes, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, the bright side is that we get into the 30s next week, but we have to keep in mind there's still a foot of snow on the ground. So with moisture moving in, especially in the Monday night to Tuesday time frame, we could be having some problems with maybe some freezing rain and eventually maybe even a little bit of snow as well with those temperatures close to freezing here on Tuesday. So yes, temperature, the pattern looking a little warmer here into next week, but unfortunately we are talking about the potential for maybe some freezing rain and additional issues. Watch area rivers for maybe some localized ice jamming as those temperatures do warm above freezing. So I'm going to go through some questions here. We do have some questions. Melissa's asking about how much and when will Jackson County get. So pretty much the entire area is going to get at least a couple of inches of snow. So we're looking at a widespread 1 to 3 inch, maybe isolated 4 inch or higher amount, depending on where we get heavier snow to set up. Again, those are going to be very isolated areas. So that starts here probably within the next couple of hours and will continue until about midnight or so. Amanda's asking if school will likely be canceled. I don't know. I would suspect that there might be. Right now we've got a list of closings here on our website. It looks like a lot of schools are basically posting about their bus routes here through tomorrow. So I suspect that later tonight or tomorrow morning, this list is going to grow. Of course, K-Size is closed right now because of that water main break that happened and the sprinkler system flooding the place. So that's why that's closed. But yeah, so you can get that list of closings here on our website as well. So Janice is asking what the temperature will be around 9 o'clock tonight. I would suspect it would be in the teens. Let me do a quick check of that for you. But again, you can get all of this information on our website and news app, and we will continue to keep that updated here as we head not only throughout the evening, but into tomorrow as well. We'll have the latest road conditions, because again, even after the snow falls, similar to last time, we could still be talking about many issues through the morning hours here as we head into tomorrow. So temperatures tonight around 9 p.m. will likely be between about, I would say, 10 and 15 degrees. So it will get a little bit chilly. So that is the latest here from the TV6 Digital Desk. Of course, Chief Meteorologist Eric Maitland will have an update coming up on your 4 o'clock news, as well as updates coming up at 5, 6, and eventually 10 o'clock. As I mentioned, you can download the QC Weather app, the News app, and get the latest information on our website, kwqc.com. Have a great day and stay safe.